Hey folks, very excited to present Amit Lakhotia here. Amit is with Paytm, one of the leaders there. And Paytm is a very interesting company because they do something like more than almost 1 million transactions daily from a recharge perspective. They are by far the largest in this space in India at this point in time. Just so you know, India is a 95% prepaid ecosystem, and recharge is pretty much most of the revenue coming from the telco. So that's a very good sweet spot that they have sort of latched onto. Almost 1.5 crores there, Amit, of money to go. So without further ado, why don't I ask Amit to talk about Paytm a little bit more?
So Paytm is India's biggest platform for selling digital goods, and digital goods not only include recharges but also bill payments, utilities, electricity, water, toll card, etc. So we do close to about 600,000 transactions a day, and I think the target is to reach to 1 million transactions per day by end of this year. We have been growing very well over a period of last 3 to 4 years. Even at this scale, we are growing at 10 to 15% month on month. Incidentally, one of the biggest things which we are helping the ecosystem as well is that the first time user coming on internet doesn't buy a shirt or a shoe online. The first thing he buys is a recharge online, a bill payment online, and that is what builds the confidence for him. And we have a prepaid license from RBI, which means the users can save money with us, save cards with us. To emphasize on the scale part again, we have in excess of 5 million cards saved with us, which means 1 out of 3 cards in India which are being transacted online is already saved with us.
Wow.
That is a kind of user trust which we have been able to build over a period of last 2.5, 3 years.
What's the kind of the install base? How many subscribers do you actually have?
Close to about 10 million installs in terms of apps. We overall do right now about 70% of our transactions on mobile.
Oh, okay. So this is clearly a mobile first ecosystem as well, which I think is wonderful. I mean, for the mobile, by the mobile, and on the mobile.
That's right.
Quite interesting. So going forward, you're obviously looking at a lot of these trends that are happening in the nation: the smartphoneization of the ecosystem, the digitization of the ecosystem, the internetization of the ecosystem, and so on and so forth. What are the trends that you're watching that is going to make Paytm a $1 billion valuation in the near future?
I'll not talk about valuations. That is the role of my CEO to talk about. But some of the things we have taken some of the leads in terms of mobile space, while most of the companies are transactions on mobile are still 5, 10, 15%. We are already seeing 70-75% transactions happening on mobile, and that base is just growing. It's exploding. We were like 5%, 10% on mobile a year back. Now we are 80%. And that time when we were doing 2.5 lakh transactions a day, now we are doing 600,000 transactions a day.
Wow.
So that is interesting. Second thing which we have seen is a lot more people are adding money with us. They are keeping voluntarily money with us. When we talk about wallet, when we talk about convenience, people are keeping money and transacting. That's a very, very interesting change which we have seen over a period of last 6 months. A lot more people are more comfortable saving cards with us. A lot more people are comfortable transacting with us, and so on and so forth. This is also reflected in our physical goods transactions as well, where 80-85% of our transactions are prepaid. If I look at the industry size, in industry 70% of the transactions are COD, mine 85% are prepaid. That is a kind of confidence which we have been able to build with users in our recharge in the wallet section.
Very interesting. So we'll talk about two things. First is, you talked about 85% being, prepaid, as in, they pay for it through electronic money as compared to cash on delivery, which is physical money. Right? How did you get there?
This is something which we always tend to wonder, because at the base which we operate at right now, we have to really ask ourselves a question that have we reached the maximum number of users who can transact online on internet in India? According to various industry studies, they say 20-30 million of people are transacting online. That's the only base.
Is it because, Flipkart, just as a comparison, more than half of their transactions are done on cash on delivery, right? Even though it's an e-commerce company. So could it be that the nature of the products that you sell are dominantly digital, and hence money is also digital?
When I was talking about 85%, I was talking about the physical products. My digital products are 100% prepaid.
Wow, man.
So it depends on how.
No,
it is about how we have treated users, how we have been able to build a confidence. So, for some of the, and again, we are solving a problem at this time. When Flipkart started 2 years, 3 years back on this, people were not ready to shop online. So for them to get the people to shop online, COD was the only way out. when we are starting this, we are starting at this point of time when users are far more comfortable. But user out there, whether on Flipkart or any of the other guys, they are comfortable paying COD, and here the users have been comfortable paying prepaid.
Interesting.
So it's a user behavior which has been built over.
So let's talk about the second point you made. 85%, 80% less is mobile, and compared from 10 or 15% a year ago. So what has been the mobile first journey? I mean, has it been a strategic direction? Has it been planning? What have you done differently?
No, yeah, it has been very, very strategic for us. Incidentally, it has been so strategic that Marketplace, for example, was launched on mobile. It was not launched on web for 6 months. So we have been continuously working on enhancing the mobile experience of the users, how to make sure that transactions go one click, how to make sure payments work seamlessly, and so on and so forth. And mobile is far more complex as compared to web. There are at least 5 platforms, which is iOS, Android, Symbian, BlackBerry, and so on and so forth. And even on those devices, there are different type of browsers. So for example, on Android itself, you look at the screen sizes, there are like 1,000 screen sizes available. So we have tried to optimize for screen sizes, we have tried to optimize for platforms, we have tried to optimize everywhere. And this base of user, for example, I do like close to about 300,000 transactions on mobile today. So
daily.
At this scale, whatever is edge case for others becomes the main case for me, because I start seeing 50, 100 failures for that particular edge case. And that obviously pushes us, since we are eating our own food out here, that helps us.
Okay, fabulous. And what are the key trends that you're riding on at the moment? What are the big things that are happening in India that you're very excited about that's going to increase the
people are far more comfortable transacting today, as compared to people are far more experimental. People are far more ready to spend. People are paying for experience. So when we talk about some of the other things like Ola, Uber, etc., where you one-touch payments, etc., happen, one-click bookings happen, people are looking for that now. So effectively, we are riding on that base.
So the UI UX wave is clearly in there, and your
UI UX is the front end. Then there are basically 3 flows. One is the transaction flow. The second is the fulfillment flow. Somebody paid something, now that item has to go to him. And the third is the post-sales flow. Post-sales is customer said, I have an issue, I have a query, etc., etc. All 3 has to be taken care of, and we have divided everything into separate, and then we are taking care of completely.
Fantastic. Last question about you, Amit. I am Ahmedabad 2005 to 2007. Worked in e-commerce. You were also in Make My Trip, from what I remember, etc., etc. So what drives you? What are you about?
So I like building businesses. That's how my journey in last 7 years have been. I joined Make My Trip in 2007 when Make My Trip did not used to come to campus. It wasn't of that big a name. Incidentally, I used to be asked multiple times, how did I join a travel agency after IME? But Make My Trip gave me a good confidence to build a business. When I left Make My Trip, I built a business of about 120, 130 million USD sales annually. That took from scratch. Then I did my own startup in the taxi rental space for about a year. And now I'm building another payment business out here. So incidentally, I've been just lucky, I'll just say that. I like building businesses, and I've been lucky too.
Excellent, and that's a great story, guys. We'll be watching Paytm going forward. Just imagine what this means, as India gets more and more digital, with guys like these coming in who are already leading the way in terms of the mobile and 80-85% prepaid and all that good stuff. These are the guys to watch, because all their business is healthy, all their business is sexy, and if things can go digital on the digital side, physical also has gone digital on the physical side. So how many cities do you sort of operate out of at this point, and how many cities do you have your consumers out of at this point?
So incidentally, we see consumers coming from everywhere, in remote places in Kashmir, in remote places in Northeast. In fact, what has started happening is the places which are far more remote are coming far more quickly to us, because everybody
choice nahi hai na.
Choice ही नहीं है. There have been people who have been telling us that we come to you to do the recharge because at 5:30 everything shuts down out here. So अगर आपको recharge करना है तो करना है. Similarly, there are other places where the people pay a lot of transaction fee.
But have you done a geographical spread? Is it like 300 cities in India?
No,
is it like?
So it is far higher. So I can say that I'll not have the exact city numbers with me, but I'll say that roughly only 30-35% of the transactions happen on metros. Another 30% happen in tier 1, tier 2. So the rest 40% is all across.
And you have to be on data for you to be able to transact on the system, right? SMS.
No. So this is again, and when we tell about that we have been able to build users stories across, you don't have to be on data.
So you can do it through SMS.
You can do through SMS, you can do through IVR, you can do through multiple things. And we see decent number of transactions happening through SMS.
What proportion is non-internet as a non-data?
It's going to be very less.
Abhi kitna hai?
About 2%.
2-3%. Okay. Good. Pleasure, Amit. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Look forward to further information about Paytm.
Sure.
Cheers.
Bye bye.